It's either climate change or someone has really upset the river gods, but it has been the weirdest start to a season ever out here. So things started to begin as normal, right? Winter comes to an end, temperatures start to go up, river levels begin to rise, and we were like, boo! Kayaking season is here, let's go! But then it snowed, and the river levels went back down again. And then it got warm again, and the sun came out, and the river levels started to rise again, and we were like, woo! It's kayaking season, let's go! Then it snowed again, and we were like, screw it, we're going anyway. It's been like that ever since, of just the levels starting to come up, myself getting really excited, then a cold snap comes in and the levels begin to drop again, and then it gets warm again and the levels start to rise, and then it gets cold and it drops again, and we haven't really had that just steady rise to peak high flows in the summer. Until now, we've finally had 2 weeks now of warm weather, levels are starting to peak and boost everywhere, and I'm so excited to get back on the water, get back out on some pushy rapids again, and just spend all day out there in the sun with my friends on the water. Lots of options right now. Ati is out chasing water in France. I'm going to stay in Oetz Valley and shred there because it is one of my favourite places on this planet to shred when the levels are high and the sun is shining. So I'm going to go there. We're going to start at the top of the valley on the Venturaka and then work our way down throughout the valley and all the white water that it holds. This is going to be sick. Let's go. So bad at remembering what side the steering wheel is on. That's definitely on the other side. That tree that we both hit and went under sort of sucks. That sort of ruins the flow of the rapids, so we're going to move down the valley and go to the upper Oetz, which is also sick. kayak down this yesterday, huh?
Pretty mad. Okay, so time for some middle up and up there. Time for a middle Oetz lap. It's like 260, so pretty high, highest I've ever done it. Pretty scared, gonna be sick. Yoo-hoo! Nice one, brother. Crushed it, eh? Go. Big, powerful, angry girl. Yeah, she's a different beast.
I think unfortunately there'll never be a way for me to be able to show you on video just how rowdy that section of water is at those flows, but it's honestly insane out there. And I was pretty nervous when Hugh was asking me if he could come for a lap with me at those flows, because although he's got lots of laps when the water is lower and he's a really good kayaker and he's got a really good head on his shoulders, you need a lot of experience to be comfortable out there at those flows, to know when to push and when not, and when to use your energy and when to save energy, because if you get tired out there and you blow a line and you end up dropping into one of those holes and you have to bail out of your kayak, it's not going to end well. You're going to be well on your way to becoming savagely overhydrated, because there's nothing anyone can do for you out there. You're going to be in the middle of the river and you're just going downstream. So I was pretty nervous when Hugh asked me if he could come for a lap, but we spent a lot of time scouting and talking about alternative lines and what happens if you get pushed here and there, and he had to use one of those backup lines, or two of them I think, but he did so well down that section of water. He absolutely crushed it, and I was so happy because it's definitely on his upper limits at the moment, but he absolutely crushed it, and I was so proud of him when he was at the bottom. And you can hear on the video, you know, he's just done. He's so tired at that point, and it's really cool to see someone stepping up their own personal boundaries. And yeah, then we went down to the lower Oetz. Oh, actually first we did the Koffels section, which is at the takeout for the middle. It looks a bit like this. person's high water is another person's perfect flow. It's all subjective based on what sort of kayaker you are. And, you know, I think a lot of people would say that 260 is too high or really high for the middle, but that went great and the river is sick at those flows. And so with that thought in mind, we decided to go and have a look at the Vellebrücke, because who knows, with a positive outlook and some confidence, maybe that section of river is possible at 260. Who knows? You gotta go see. Not even a little bit.
Not a chance.
Never mind. And then we went down to the lower, which after a day like that on the water, it's just so nice out there. Just really chill, mellow vibes. Don't have to be stressed about anything. Trying to plan these videos out more, and I'm always trying to think of what is the point to a video, but sometimes like this video is not really a point other than I really like going kayaking in Oetz when it's high water season, and I mean it's such a cool training ground to have in between bigger trips and projects, but with COVID and all the travel restrictions, I've spent longer here than I was perhaps planning to, but it's been such a sick time getting to know all these sections and pushing myself to feel comfortable out there on high water. And I was going to say I wish there were more freestyle spots here, because previously I had to drive over to Salzburg to go and session hardcore wave when I wanted to do some wave surfing. But Aunt Schafflein texted me the other day to tell me that the silt wave that has been gone for years down at Crazy Eddie's is starting to come back in. So been hitting a few sessions there this past week, and if I can dial the wave in and figure it out, because it's a little bit funky and weird, then I'll make a video of that. But yeah, I guess that's the point to this video, is I love shredding in Ötztal, and hopefully when travel restrictions are eased and you guys can travel over and go kayaking wherever you want, if you come to Ötztal, hopefully I'll catch you on the water out there. But yeah, cheers for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.